Lovely. So as always, remember guys, work to what is comfortable for you. If you need to ease back an option, if you need to take a rest, please do so. Remember, it's your practice. I'm just leading you in some poses and some flows. If you want to have a rest or just drop the option down a bit, then please do so. Right, so let's just get ourselves in our lovely yoga space, particularly after that's a busy day today, so it's quite nice to just take the time for ourselves, as always, sending gratitude to our bodies for everything we're doing. Even if you think, oh, yesterday or last week or whatever, you could get easier into those poses. Today might be a different thing. Don't worry about it, just go with what's good for you. So just softly shutting our eyes, centering ourselves, connecting to that breath, Uji breath. So we're breathing in through the nose, slowly, hearing that breath, feeling that breath, drawing in the love and the energy. And exhaling through the nose, again, just feeling that pressure, that tension, that little bit of squeezing through the throat, so you can hear the sound as you breathe out. Lovely, just connecting, feeling the inhale that is opening, the breath is moving through the body, the chest is expanding and lifting, so we've got movement and drawing in space. And as we exhale, we let go, we still feel that movement, we can lift, we can twist, we can turn with the exhale, moving into that space. Just allowing our body just to slow down and soften after the day, allowing our mind to soften so we can just give it a focus to our practice and nothing else. Okay. Softly blink light into the eyes and bring the hands face down onto the knees. Inhale. As you exhale, softly come forward, let the elbows come out. And as you exhale, swivel, just soak around to the right. And then inhale as you go to the left. So you're making a nice big circle with the shoulders. Let the elbows move out. So just warming up the hips, the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists. Find stillness and reverse that direction. Just again, letting everything be fluid, soft, relaxed. Just starting to bring that movement into the body. And then find stillness. Lovely. Sitting up, fingertips by the ears. Inhale, sitting tall. And exhale, just a small squeeze to the left. So it's more of a lifting up of the right elbow, dropping of the left elbow. Get that nice stretch through the ribcage. Inhale, sit tall. And exhale to the other side. Making sure that left sit bone doesn't lift up. Let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come up. And exhale, twist to the left. Keeping the elbows in line and just really feeling that movement, that spiral from the tailbone right up to the crown of the head. Inhale, face front. And exhale around to the other side. Again, just feeling that length, that twist. Trying to keep the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Just do that again. Inhale to the middle. And exhale to the left. Inhale to the middle. And exhale to the right. Inhale, lift up, let the knees float up. Feet together and exhale, both knees to the left and the hands to the right. And turn the head to the right as well so we get a nice twist around the neck. Just stay there for another breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the knees, lift the hands, face front. And exhale, softly round to the other side. So again, looking over the left shoulder, just feeling that nice spiral, just warming up through the neck. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, bring the hands to the side and come up to our tabletop. Lovely. Knees hip width apart under the hips, hands shoulder width apart under the shoulders. Beautiful. Let's do our figure of 8. So inhale, circle forward. And exhale, circle back in the opposite direction with the hips. So inhale forward. And exhale other way with the hips. So you're making that real figure of 8. Really exaggerate those circles. So we're warming up the wrists, the hips, the knees. Find stillness and reverse that direction. Getting that real long circle with the hips, pressing the shoulders around, reaching forward. Excellent. And let's find stillness, rolling the shoulders down and back, feeling that lovely length. Beautiful. Inhale up with the left arm. Stretch tall, stack the wrists, stack the elbows. And exhale, press through, drop the cheek, lift the hips. And if you feel like it, lift up the right arm. If you want to increase that stretch there, bend the right arm, go to the opposite ways and squeeze that right shoulder back. So you get a real nice opening there. Inhale, release the arm. Press the hand down, exhale back to tabletop, rolling the shoulders down. Inhale up with the right arm. So again, try and stack the shoulders and the wrists. And exhale, post it through. Let the hips come up, drop the cheek, palm up, and inhale up with the left arm if you feel comfortable. Again, you can drop that wrist down to the opposite waist and squeeze that shoulder blade back so you get a nice long twist and opening through the ribs. That's one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hand back to the floor and inhale back to our tabletop. Rolling the shoulders down and back. Perfect. Inhale, sit back. Drop the head, press long, stretch through the shoulders. And exhale, reach forward. Let the body come forward. Wrists, shoulders past the wrists. Activate the abs. Squeeze back again. Exhale. And inhale forward. Option to stay with that, or option to tap the toes, hover the knees and do exactly the same. Exhale. And inhale. So a bed leg press basically. Pushing forward as you exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the hips. Lift the knees off the floor, soften the knees and slowly walk to the front of the mat. Underneath your back again. Bend the knees, get the body on the thighs, grab the elbows, lengthen the hips, let the heart go towards the thighs. Elbows heavy, head heavy. And just do a gentle little sway from side to side. Find stillness, soften the knees. Bring the hands to the thighs and inhale slowly coming up. And exhale, roll the shoulders back. Lovely, let's do our salutation. So get that energy through the feet. Maybe heel toe, maybe spread your toes. So you press down so you feel engaged there. Shoulders rolled down and back. Energy down through the fingertips. Heart lifted, crown of the head lifted. We just take a breath here, breathe in, lifting, opening. And exhale, pressing down. Inhale, lift up. Stretch the energy high, really, really stretch. Don't just float the hands up, reach up. Exhale, small back bend. Just press the hips forward a little bit, let the hands drift back. Inhale, stretch tall. And exhale, hinge from the hips, reach forward, 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 forward. Keeping the hips lifted. Letting the crown of the head drop. Hands on the shins, inhale, flat back, look forward. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears, knees soft. You can have the knees a bit bent if you want. Soften the knees, frame the foot, step back or walk back. Left leg, right leg into plank. Shoulders away from ears, press through the heels. Belly button to backbone. Keep it activated, keep it long. Drop the knees, keep the elbows tucked in. Remember our nice little scoop. Chin, chest, hips, point the toes. And then a small press into baby cobra. Elbows tucked into the ribs. Lovely. Tuck the toes under, exhale up to down dog. Walk the feet in a fraction. Feet the width of the hips and squeezing down. Maybe pedaling. So the inhale is lifting the hips. The exhale is letting our hearts move towards the thighs. Trying to get that nice triangle shape. Just stay there. Don't have the feet too far away. Maybe bringing the feet a fraction if you're too stretched out. We want the hips as high as possible. Lovely. But sorry, I came down so I could watch. Sorry, Sandra. I had to go to my knees so I could see the video better. Soften the knees, tap the left leg into the chest, round the back, and step or walk forward, left leg, right leg. Into inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Let the crown of the head drop down, let the hips lift. It doesn't matter if the legs are bent. And inhale, slowly coming up, reaching tall. Lovely. Exhale, small back bend. Inhale, lift tall, really stretch. Make yourself as tall as you can. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Hinge forward, 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 forward. Hips lifted, heart to thighs. Let the crown of the head drop down. Hands on the shins, inhale, flat back. So try to make that nice right angle. Soften the knees, frame the foot. Step or walk back. Right leg, left leg into plank. Trying to keep the hips down. Then drop the knees. Elbows tucked into the ribs. Chin, chest, hips laying flat. Elbows squeeze back and inhale up to baby cobra. Good. Lovely. Tuck the toes under, exhale up to down dog. Walk the feet in a fraction. Feet hip width apart, hands shoulders width apart. The inhale lifts the hips. The exhale, heart to thighs. So imagine I'm holding onto your hips. I'm lifting the hips as high as they can go. It doesn't matter if the knees are bent. We just want to feel that the heart is coming towards the thighs and the hips lifted. If there's the opportunity to squeeze the heels down, do so. Don't stress about that. We want the long back. We want that nice long line, hands, shoulders, hips. Lovely, find stillness. Squeeze that right leg as close into the body as it can. Slightly round the back and step forward, right leg, left leg, or walk. Into inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, slowly coming up. Reaching tall, reaching tall, reaching tall. Exhale, small back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, softly squeeze forward. Lovely. All the way down into our forward fold, letting the crown of the head surrender. Hands on the shins, inhale, flat back. Looking softly forward. Soften the knees, frame the foot, either step back, left leg, right leg, or hop back to plank. So your choice, step or walk into our plank. And then you can do the knees, chest, chin. So you can either drop the knees or you can keep the legs straight. Chaturanga, chin, chest, hips, and inhale up to up dog or baby cobra. If you get any pain in the small of your back, the lower back, drop down, bring the elbows to the floor, so don't ever stress the back. Tuck the toes under, hinge up to down dog. So hips are lifted, energy heels towards the floor, energy hips lifting up. Beautiful. Turn the left heel in, tuck the right knee into the body and step forward with the right leg. Bring the hands to hips or to the thighs to slowly come up into warrior one. So our beautiful warrior one. I am enough. I am strong. The front knee must go forward. Keep it above the heel. The back foot is out 45 degrees. Let's just bring the hands to the hips and squeeze round. Press that left hip to the front, right hip back. So the hip of the back leg pushes forward and the hip of the front leg pushes back. So squeeze, 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 and then sink down, and then pull the shoulders back so they're stacked above the hips. Lovely. Inhale. Slowly lifting up if you feel comfortable. Keep squaring those hips. Inhale. Exhale. Let's see if we can sink down a little bit. Putting nice lot of energy on the back, little toe edge of the back foot. Good. Keep squeezing that back hip towards the front. Keep leveling off. That's lovely. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the arms by the side and straighten the front leg. Inhale, drop the knee, reach up. And exhale, press down. One more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, press down. Sorry, I had a hottie then. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, come forward. Press the hands on the front knee. Swivel the back toe. Keeping the heel lifted. So everything is now facing the short edge of the mat. And then inhale, lift tall. Pressing against the thigh. Dropping that back hip as low as you can. And now squeeze the shoulder blades back. There's a temptation to sit up. Push up, push up, push up. And just squeeze the shoulder blades back so we're sitting as tall as we can. Lovely. And if you feel stable there, you can inhale the arms up. And exhale, sit down. But keep the hands on the thighs if you prefer. Inhale. And then as you exhale, open the body back. Lift the heart. Just try and make that little curve, dropping the front knee. Beautiful, our crescent lunge. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, come forward to frame the front foot. Stepping back into down dog. And just take a couple of steps here. Just pedaling, letting the head relax. Then find stillness. Turn the right heel in 45 degrees. Squeeze that left leg in. And just slightly round your back. Lift the hips so there's room to step forward. Bring the hands to hips and inhale slowly coming up. So we can warrior on the other side. So get the toe and the knee facing the short edge of the mat. Bend it down. Hands on the hips. You can see here I'm not square, so I'm going to push the hip of my back leg forwards. The other one back. So turn, 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 turn to your square. Keep squaring those hips. Squeeze the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze down. Try and really feel that weight is as even as possible between the feet. Warrior one is very strong. It's very balanced. Sink down. And if you feel comfortable, inhale the hands up. And exhale, sink the body down. So really try and get that lovely long stretch on the back leg. Stay there. I'm just going to come down so I can see the bottom people. Good. Keep squaring the hips. Make sure the shoulders are above the hips as well. Good. And if you can, even look up. Just add a bit of a balance to it as well. Inhale. As you exhale, arms open out to the side and the front leg straightens. Lovely. Inhale, lift up, sink the knee down. Exhale, straighten arms down. Lovely. Just one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale, bring the hands to the side, both hands to the side. Swivel the back toes so everything is facing forwards. Squeezing low. And as you inhale, press the hands away to squeeze back, and exhale. Lengthen as much as you can to get that lovely stretch along the back leg. I'm working under here. If you feel balanced, you can inhale up with the arms. And as you exhale, sink the hips and open the heart to sky into our crescent lunge. Beautiful. Keep the hands wherever it's comfortable for you. Don't have to lift them up if you don't want to. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come forward. Maybe stop on the thighs on the way to bring the hands to the floor. I'm just going to shuffle back a bit. And then inhale, step the feet together into halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, surrender the head down. And inhale, slowly lifting up. Reaching tall, reaching tall, reaching tall. Exhale, cactus. Arms out in right angles. And then open the heart to sky. As if you're taking the sun. Really squeeze the shoulder blades down, and that gives you room to open the heart and let the head softly come back. Inhale, reach, 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 stretch tall. And exhale, do a small squeeze, little side bend to the left. Inhale, lift. And exhale down to the other side. Good. Inhale, lift. And exhale, let's squeeze down to our chairs. You can keep the hands up, or you can bring hands to heart, whichever's more comfortable. Thighs squeeze together. Slowly lowering the hips, look down, make sure you can see the toes. It's very tempting for the knees to come forward, squeeze them back. Try and keep the biceps brushing the ears if you can. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Squeeze the thighs together. Send gratitude to our bodies for doing this lovely, most comfortable, elegant position ever. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Let the hips lift. Let the head rest down towards the floor. Hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back. Look forward, roll the shoulders back. Soften the knees, frame the foot. Either step back, right leg, left leg, or hop back to plank. So whichever's comfortable for you. Keeping the shoulders tucked in, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, exactly the same. Exhale, and then inhale, scooping up to our up dog. Shoulders back, lift the heart. Feel that you're breathing through all four sides of your body, not just the front, to the sides and into the back. Excellent. Tuck the toes under. Hinge up to our lovely down dog. Maybe this time just move the hips a little bit. Maybe even just give the head a little shake. Lovely, just to feel the movement there. Turn the left heel 45 degrees, squeezing the right leg and step it forward. And we're going to cartwheel the arms up into warrior two. So warrior two, hips and shoulders to the long edge of the mat, but front toe and knee still go to the short edge. Lengthening the back leg and arms out to the side in a T. So it's tempting for that front knee to move inwards. Turn it out, make sure it's stacked above the heel. And now really press the arms apart. We don't want them just there. Energy. That's what I miss in the live classes, getting that energy being sent out. If the head allows you, look towards the front hand. Inhale, exhale. See if you can get that front thigh as parallel to the ground as you can. Inhale and exhale. So warrior two, overcoming the odds. Fluid but strong. Perfect. Inhale, elbow to knee. Reach long to do our diagonal. Trying to get that nice long line, fingers, armpit, hip, ankle. Inhale. And exhale, keeping the legs where they are. Float back to reverse warrior. Reaching over. Good. Inhale, forwards. Diagonal stretch. Elbow on the knee, not to the floor. And exhale, coming back. Keeping that front knee strong. Inhale, back to warrior two. Circle the hands to the front. Swivel the back toe. And we're going to tap that right knee into the body. Hold it there. And then we're going to, if we can, squeeze up to three-legged dog. So we're going to lift the right leg as high as we can, still keeping the heart to thigh. Feeling that energy and stretch there, nice and long, nice and strong. Inhale, lift. And as you exhale, bend that knee and bring the foot to the opposite hip, towards the left hip, looking under the left armpit. So we're just trying to get that twist, that round of the spine. Inhale, lift up to three-legged dog. And exhale, let the leg come down to normal downward dog. Perfect. Turn the right hip in, tap the left knee into the body and step it forward. And circle the hands up to warrior two on the other side. So again, front toe and knee, moving to the short edge of the mat. Hips and shoulders to the long edge of the mat. Energy on the little toe edge of the back foot. Really sink down into it. Just stay there for a moment. I'm just going to check you out there. Stay there. Make sure that front knee is above the heel, that it's not moving past it. I really feel that you're working through that back front thigh. Lovely. Inhale. As you exhale, elbow to knee, reach long. Really stretch, so you're pushing as evenly through the fingertips as you are the little toe edge of the back foot. So you're stretching, stretching, stretching. Inhale, coming up. And exhale to reverse. So the front arm scoops over, the back arm reaches low. Let's just do a couple more of those. Inhale, diagonal. And exhale, reverse. Keeping those legs still, energy balanced in the middle. Inhale, forward. And exhale, softly back. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, swivel round, swivel the back toe and frame the front foot. As you inhale, tap the front knee into the body. And as you exhale, press up to warrior. Three-legged dog, one of them ones. Lovely. So really lift, lift, lift. Doesn't matter where the leg is, whether it's bent or straight, just feel an extension. Inhale, stretch up. And as you exhale, let that heel drop towards the opposite hip. Lovely. And just feel that nice little twist and stretch and open through the hips here. Lovely rotation of the hips here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hug that knee into the body. And step forward, left leg, right leg, into inhale, flat back. Perfect. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, dip and scoop, hands to heart to chair pose. Lovely. Inhale. As you exhale, twist to the left. You can either hook the elbow between the knees, or you can go a little bit further. See if you can stack the elbows. If you're able to reach the arms out long, then do so. Stay there. Good. Just keep that little twist. Try and make sure the twist originates from the lower back. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, dip and scoop. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, dip and scoop. And inhale to chair pose, hands to heart. Lovely. Inhale. As you exhale, turn to the right, so elbow between the thighs or all the way over. Keep with the breath. If you're able to open the arms out, do so. Try and let the hips go as low as is possible. Beautiful. Some lovely chairs there. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, dip and scoop. And inhale, slowly coming up, hands to heart. Wonderful. Just move my mat back. Lovely. Inhale, open the left leg out to the side. Arms out to the side. Side became sky. As you exhale, right leg goes behind the left leg and we reach the right hand down. Reaching across and looking up. Inhale, standing up, keep the legs where they are. And as you exhale, reach the right hand over towards the left. Oh, sorry, I've got real left-rightitis now. Opening the side of the body. Inhale, coming up, arms out to the side, legs together. And as you exhale, left behind right, and reach the opposite arm across and down. Inhale, stand up, arms out to the side in the T. And as you exhale, left towards the right, just to get that stretch through the side of the body. Perfect. Inhale, coming up and step the feet together. Perfect. Hands to heart. Sort the tops out. Sort the trousers out. Let's do our nice balance. So let's just heel toe. And then find stillness. Get that energy through the left leg. So spread the toes. Start to just balance on the toe of the right leg. So you really feel that left leg is grounded. But don't lock it out. If you lock it out here, it's difficult to balance. If it's got a very, very slight bend to it, you'll feel more comfortable. Hands to hips. Inhale. And as you exhale, hand under the thigh and start to lift that right leg. Now that might be enough. Keep your gaze point, keep looking forward. If you feel comfortable, you can slightly extend that leg, maybe holding the calf or the ankle, or maybe even to the toe. Keep the gaze forward. Wherever you're holding the leg, inhale, and as you exhale, bring the leg round to the side. So it doesn't matter where you are. If here is good for you, or even the foot to the thigh, just go to wherever is comfortable for you. Keep that gaze. And then inhale, slowly come towards the middle. And if you can, release the hands. Keep squeezing that leg up. Really feel you're sending energy down through the fingertips, down through the foot, lifting the heart, lifting the crown of the head. Exhale, slowly release. We'll just walk that out. Wonderful. Let's do the other side. Hands to hips. So just balance on the toes first of all, just to get that feeling of balance through the right leg. Take the gaze point. Lovely. Slide the hand to the thigh and inhale, slowly lift that leg. Just go to where it's comfortable for you. If you'd rather keep it low and keep the arm long, do so. If you can extend, do so. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly round to the side. Again, drop down. Hold the shin, hold the thigh, bend or stretch the knee, however is comfortable for you. Perfect. Inhale, bring it in. And as you exhale, release the hands. Slowly coming down and gently heel to toe. Just release it off. Beautiful. Slowly come down with the knees. Bring yourself to the floor and sit yourself down. I'm just going to change this a little bit so that I can be a bit closer now. Wonderful. So don't forget, when we're doing the sitting stretches particularly, it's quite useful to have a strap, an old tie. If you find when you're doing any of the stretches that the legs or the back are on, particularly the small of the back is uncomfortable, sit on a rolled up towel, a block if you have it, just anything to slightly lift the hips can make it just so much more comfortable. And while you're at home, you've got things that you can use, so use them. Excellent. So sitting legs out. If you need to sit on something, do so. Hands by the side, and then just soften them back and soften the body back. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the heart, lift the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and very, very gently drop the head, but only if your neck allows it. Any neck issues, keep the neck in neutral. Just focus on lifting the heart and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Lovely. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, start to creep the hands forward. Maybe let the hips drift back. Using that inhale to lengthen, exhale to hinge. And again, inhale, exhale, very softly, very slowly, very gently. Lovely. And again, inhale, exhale. So remember, the inhale creates space. The lift, the exhale allows us to move into that space. So just see it as a little journey. When you get to that point that the hamstrings, the back of the leg are feeling this stretch, or if you start to get any sharp shooting pains in the back, then stop, back off. It's better to be here and be long than just try and head back the knees. Saying gratitude to your body. Excuse me. Lovely. Inhale, slowly coming up. Let the soles of the feet come together. Inhale, lift tall. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. And as you exhale, softly come forward. Now you can round your back. Tuck the chin into the chest. Let the forehead drop down towards the feet. If you want to use a cushion here, or I sometimes use my fists balanced here, just to rest my head on so that my head is supported. So I can really flop. Let those knees just drop down so we get a nice full stretch there, really opening out. Lovely. Inhale, slowly coming up. And exhale, just cross the legs. I'm going to turn around. You might want to strap. We're just going to do our shoulder power stretch. Arms out to the side, inhale. As you exhale, the left arm goes up and the right hand goes across. Inhale. Exhale, bend the top arm, bend the bottom arm, and maybe the two will join together. If you need to take a strap, you can work your fingers down and just try and squeeze the elbows as close together as you can. Sitting up tall, inhale, and exhale. Let the shoulders relax. Let the neck relax. Just feel that lovely shoulder opening there. Stay there, brilliant. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly release, arms out to the side, and exhale, give yourself a hug. Inhale, open, and exhale, other arm on top, just give yourself a hug. Inhale, open, exhale, right arm up, left hand behind. Drop the right one, squeeze up with the left. I'm going to use a strap because I always have problems on this side. And maybe just start to walk the hands together. So sitting tall. On this side, I really feel it in my left shoulder. So I'm just sending lots of gratitude. I'm not going to go any further than that because I can feel it. So I'm just going to stay with it, breathe with it, send that gratitude. Inhale, slowly release, arms out. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Inhale, open. And exhale, give yourself a hug. Inhale, open, and exhale, let the knees come together and feet come together, sitting up tall. Lovely. We're going to take our left heel towards our right hip, underneath, and then the right leg is going to cross over. If this is uncomfortable, straighten out the bottom leg, straighten out the left leg. If you can keep them there, you might find it's easy to do sitting on a cushion. Squeeze the heels towards the hips and sit up tall. Lovely. Hug that knee with the left arm. Inhale up with the right arm. And exhale, we're going to turn towards the bent knee. Using the inhale to sit tall. I'm going to turn this way so you can see it better. So inhale to sit tall, using your hand to sit yourself up. And the exhale to turn to look over the shoulder. Keeping the heels in. If you feel there's a little bit more squeeze there, you can bring that right arm round the back. Actually, I need to turn this one a bit more. So right hand behind the back. Left hand goes in the gap between the two, between the thigh and shin. And maybe the two will join together. To our foot twist. Lovely. Exhale, slowly release. And bring the knees together. Hands behind the hips, soften back. And inhale, let's just stretch out. Let those shoulder blades come back, lift the heart. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sit up. And we take the right heel to the left hip. And left leg crosses over right. So we're doing the other side. Hug that knee with the right arm. Inhale up with the left. And exhale, turn. So we use that front arm hooked around the knee to squeeze the knee in to give us that little bit of leverage just to twist, 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 twist. So this pose is about twisting, but it's also about compactness, getting our legs in close. Just go to wherever is comfortable for you. If you want to take the bind, the left hand, the back hand wraps around the waist. The right arm dives through the gap in the legs. And if you feel comfortable, maybe the two join together. Keep looking up over the left shoulder. And as far as you can, relax in this pose. Feel the sit bones going towards the floor. Feel the feet connected to the ground. Feel that beautiful spiral through the whole backbone. Slowly release. Untangle the legs. And bring the hands back. You can either do the heart opener or we can squeeze up into our reverse table. Lengthening the neck, just squeezing the hips up. Finding our reverse table, just to bring everything in the opposite direction. Exhale, slowly down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, tap the chin into the chest, forehead to knees. Slowly roll down. Wonderful. Inhale, slowly coming up. We do our most favourite half boat. Hands on the thighs. Inhale, sit tall. And as you exhale, slightly soften back. This is option one. If you can feel that through the length of the back, you can feel it with the belly button engaged into the backbone, you can stay there. Options to lift one leg or option to lift both legs. So just go what is comfortable to you. If you'd rather stay with the toes just floating, then do so. Third option is to release the hands, but what we don't want is rounded backs. Sit up, sit up, sit up. Heart lifted, back nice and long. So just find your place, wherever is good for you. And let's just take a few breaths here. Breathing in that love, that energy, that gratitude to our body for what it's doing. I'm just turning this way so I can see the computer. Inhale and exhale. Keep smiling, keep breathing, keep the neck relaxed, keep the heart lifted, the back long. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, let the feet drop down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, curve. Tucking in the chin. Relaxing those, put that head down. Forward to knees. Inhale, slowly coming up. Hands by the hips. And you can either rest on the hands or you can come to the forearms. So forearms is option 1. Hands is option 2. Inhale, squeeze the knees into the chest. And exhale, lengthen. Inhale, squeeze in. And exhale, lengthen. So if you want to come a little bit lower down, you can. And it doesn't matter if the legs need to go up there, that's fine. Just get that feeling of inhale and exhale. If you want to make it even harder, bring the hands up. And exhale. Inhale. Keeping the back long. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, hug the knees in, chin to chest, and softly roll down. Laying back, hugging the knees into the chest, maybe doing a little rock from side to side, just to give that back a little massage. We'll let the feet come to the floor, knees up, hands out to the side in a T. Inhale. And as you exhale, let both knees go to the left, and maybe the head softly to the right. And we'll just stay here for a couple of breaths. Just releasing through the abs, releasing through the back. Inhale, slowly coming up. And exhale gently down to the other side. And again, just stay there for a couple of breaths. Inhale, coming up, feet on the floor, knees bent. We're going to lift up the left leg and hook the left ankle on the right knee. Again, you might want to use a strap here if you want to do so. We're going to lift that right knee towards the body, which is going to start stretching the opposite hip. Post that hand between the two legs, and if you can, wrap your fingers round the shin. I'll go sideways just so you can see. If you find that difficult, use a strap and just hold in here. Or even if you have to, here. Just wherever is comfortable for you for that lovely opening stretch. So squeeze that knee in towards the body. Let the neck lengthen, let the shoulders relax, let the arms lengthen. But we'll just sit here for a few breaths, just start to feel that right hip, the left hip, sorry, opening out. Lengthen the neck, try and relax the shoulders down. And just as you start to feel a bit more opening, you might feel you can ease that knee a little bit closer towards the body. Just stay there, relaxing. Release the hands, keep the foot where it is, arms out to the side in the T. Keep the ankle hooked on the knee, let the right foot come towards the floor. Inhale, and as you exhale, both knees go towards the left, and maybe the head to the right. And now we're stretching the right hip, the other side. So the weight of that foot on top of the knee is just going to increase that stretch. We're just going into a slightly different area of the hip. particularly after all the warriors. This is a lovely stretch. Okay, inhale, slowly coming up, and exhale, both feet to the floor, both knees up. Inhale, bring in the right knee and hook the right foot on the left knee. So hooking it on. Post the hands through so you can hold on to the left thigh or shin, or use a strap. And then just with each inhale, just feel that you're maybe, again, we'll turn around so you can see a bit better, easing that knee towards the body, lengthening the neck. Really feel the whole of the backbone is pressed into the ground. So just stay there. I can't see quite so easily as this side. Perfect. If you can get the hands round the shin, you'll get a better stretch through the hip. Good, well done, Richard, good. Lovely, well done, everyone. A couple of you, I can only see the feet, but I'm sure you're doing good there. Excellent. Slowly release the arms out to the side of the T. Allow the left foot to come to the floor, ankle still hooked on. Inhale. As you exhale, allow both knees to go to the right and the head softly to the left. So we're doing a nice gentle spiral and a twist. Now into the left hip. This comes a bit more to the front of the hip, this stretch. And again, just stay there for a few breaths. Enjoying that openness, enjoying that stretch. Inhale, slowly coming up. And exhale, bring the feet to the floor. Inhale, hug the knees in, really squeeze them in. One hand on each knee and start to circle the knees in opposite directions. Just nice and gently. Massaging the lower back. Find stillness and reverse that direction. And then hug the knees in. Beautiful. Let's do our happy baby. Let the knees open out wide so the knees move towards the shoulders. We bring the legs up so the feet are pointing towards the ceiling. Either hold the thighs, the calves, or if you can, the little toe edge of the foot. So holding onto the toes, knees bent, inhale, and exhale. Move the knees towards the floor, but the feet still pointing towards the ceiling. If that's too much, just hold onto the thighs, but just try and get that feeling that the feet are up. So just go again to wherever is comfortable for you, but let the shoulders drop down, let the hands be heavy, so they just help encourage that opening there. Listen. Oh, my dog's having a dream. She's going, woo, woo, woo. Oh, bless her. Inhale, bring the legs in. And exhale, lengthen out. I'm just going to do a long side stretch here. So move your body to the left-hand side of the mat. And then bring your feet to the right corner. Arms above the head and arms to the top right corner. So we're making a nice banana shape with our body. So our hips to the left of the mat, our arms and feet to the right of the mat. Looking straight up, and just see how much you can just squeeze round, but keeping the whole of the body in contact with the ground. Lovely. So really nice side banana stretch. Lovely. If you can stretch the arms above the head, that will give you more of a, if room permitting. Richard can't, he's up against the radiator already. Inhale, slowly straighten up. Bring your body to the right hand side of the mat, so your hips to the right, Feet to the bottom left, to the left corner, arms over the head and reaching, curving round to the top corner. So again, making that nice banana shape, really push the hips to the side, keep the back pressed into the ground. Slowly release. And then stretch long. Inhale, hands above the head. Fingers stretched, toes pointed. And as you exhale, through the mouth with the side, toes go up and hands come by the side. Inhale, point the toes, lift the arms, stretch the fingers. And exhale through the mouth. Last time, inhale. And exhale. And let's find our beautiful Shavasana. So if you want to just turn your lights down, put socks on, grab a pillow under your knees. Or there's always a bit of a flurry for blankets here, isn't there? I'll give you a moment. Well done. So if you'd rather have the knees bent, or if you've got a couch, you might like to turn around and stick your legs up on the couch. That's a comfortable one as well. So relaxing down. Imagining your mat is a marshmallow. Totally allow your body to sink in. Palms up. And start to soften the breath. That gentle breath in through the nose. And just slowly and gently out through the nose, but no noise this time, very quiet, very natural. The softening of our breath allows our body to relax. The softening of the body allows the mind to relax. Just giving ourselves permission to absorb the energy of our practice, the physical and the movements, the mental as we've softened our thoughts. And then the subtle, the auras, the chakra, the meridians, all coming into line. So let's just take a few minutes here to soften and relax. Lovely. Just start to bring movement to the fingers, to the toes, rotate the ankles, the wrists. Just softly and gently. And when you're ready, bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor, and just rest there for a moment. And then just as slowly hug the knees into the chest. Maybe a gentle little rock from side to side. But everything now very slow, very controlled, very gentle. And when you're ready, roll onto the right hand side. Hands under your cheeks as a pillow, and just curl up in a ball just to relax. Just get your body used to being in a different position for a moment. And then when you're ready, keeping the gaze soft and low or the eyes shut, use your hands to slowly sit yourself up. And we're finished with our arms. So the arms are the sound of the universe, our way of saying thank you to the universe for the energy and the love, and a way of acknowledging the ancient yogis who created our yoga practice. As always, listen, join in, just absorb the vibration, whatever you want to do. Just don't write the shopping list. So thumb and first finger together, backs and wrists on the knees. We'll just do a breath to start. So it's slow breath in through the nose. Lifting and opening. And just as slowly out through the mouth, softly and long. And again, breathe in. Om. Breathing. Lovely, thank you for that. Just absorb that energy, that vibration, that intention. We bring our hands to heart and we finish with our namaste, our thank you to the universe for the love and the energy. Namaste. A namaste to our hearts to give and receive love and kindness. Namaste. And a namaste to the earth to thank her for her bounty. Namaste. And I finish really sincerely, my soul to your soul, my heart to your heart. Thank you again for your company, for your energy, for making the effort, for your beautiful yoga practice. It's all for you. Thank you. Namaste. Well done, everyone. Beautiful.